So Kalpana, it's our first meeting, I think.
Yes.
We are meet first time.
Yes, we are meeting very first time. First of
Hmm.
all, good evening. How are you?
Thank you for asking. I am pretty fit and fiddle. Fit as fiddle.
Okay. So we are meeting very first time. I think we should start with the introduction.
Sure. So would you first or shall I?
Yeah, I'm it is my turn. Okay.
Okay, you can. You can. Sure.
I am Kalpana and I
Hmm.
am speaking to you from Noida, which is in UP. If I talk about my educational qualification, I have done MA, BA and qualified CTET, UP TET. I am tutor as well as I am mother of two children. If I talk about my core of interest, I love teaching, dancing, traveling and interacting with people in English language, and I am learner of English language. So because of the practicing, I have created my own channel where I upload my conversations videos. That's all about me.
Oh, wonderful. You are doing a simultaneously so many things. You are a teacher. You are bringing up your two kids, definitely, I must say. And I think we are on same boat. Actually, we
Yes.
are copy. I am also a homemaker, and but in my free time, I teach some needy students. But in brief, I would like to introduce myself too. So my name is Nisha Singh. I'm connecting to you from Delhi. I'm married. I have also two kids, but if you talk about them, so they those are not kids. They grown up. So nowadays I'm just enjoying my free time. And as concern my education, I have done master and I have done a B.Ed also. But unfortunately, I didn't get a good job to do. So and nowadays, I'm teaching some needy students. I mean to say, I'm running an NGO, which is name is Ma Desire Foundation. And as I concern my hobbies, so I'm very fond of traveling. So that's all about me. Yeah.
That's why you said we are copying.
Yeah, we are copying.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you mentioned you have two children and they are grown up. So in which standard they are studying?
They are not studying actually. They settled in their life actually. The elder one is doing business, his business, and even he got married 4 years ago. And a younger one is a lawyer. He is doing practice actually he is in litigation, and he is practicing in High Court and Supreme Court in Delhi. Yeah, they
Wow.
grown up actually.
Hmm.
Mm.
But they are not child this time. Now they one
They,
is the parent and second one is going to be parent after marriage.
yeah. Yeah, so
Okay.
nowadays, at this stage, which is I am right now, like 54. So, like you are, maybe you are quite busy with keep busy with your children. But
Yes.
now everybody is working in my home. My daughter-in-law, my both sons are, so they are occupied with their work. So I'm getting much time to spend with myself. So I thought I should also start with the thing which is I left behind in my past. So I started my English is a very passionate language. So everybody who passed their education or academic in a Hindi medium, so I think they are dying favorite of English. So
Yes.
yeah, they regret that if we also was good at English, maybe we were at a different place right now. So it was also my passionate in my college or schooling time. So I thought it is the only thing which is why should I regret? I also should start my journey again because I'm getting a much time nowadays. So I started my English learning journey. So I forgot that I'm also started my YouTube channel, which is name is my design Talk with Nisha. So because of get a co-learners, so I also started my YouTube channel. So that's why we are copy to each other.
Hmm. But I'm not quite copying each other because my children are not
Huh.
too much grown up. My daughter is ninth standard and my
Yeah.
son is second standard. They are
No,
studying.
your younger one is too small, and your elder one is in a teenage.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
That's why I was saying that you are quite busy with your children, but I am getting a much time because they grown up, they settled in their life.
Yes.
Hmm.
So, like now you have cut. I mean to say, now you have too much time to spend with yourself. So, did you learn this English language um, uh, 2 and 3 years ago, or you just has started it
I started my journey 2 years ago.
2 years?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I had to take long break because of my personal life, because my I'm living in a joint family. So my father-in-law also living with us. So he most of the time he was not well. He just sometime had we have to get him hospital. He is 93 years old. So most of the
Okay.
time I get busy with him. Yeah, and my daughter-in-law, she's working, so all the time I had to keep busy with the kitchen, how to household chores. Second or third one thing is, I'm running an NGO last 7 years.
Okay.
So I, in the evening, most of the evening time, I occupy with my NGO kids.
And your kids.
So
Uh,
because I started my journey 2 years ago, but I had to take a long break. So that's the reason I was not up to the mark level, which is I should be.
hmm.
Yeah.
I can understand because I also have been learning this language for 1 year, but I also had to take break during my learning because there was some reasons because related to my daughter's health issue. So yes, this happened with every homemaker.
Yeah, it's a life, and keep ups and downs, keep on our life, keep remain our life. So doesn't matter, it's a language. So don't worry about the learning
Yeah.
this particular language, because if we talk about in my initial state when I started my English learning journey, so I was not aware about the even key so much grammar, because I was after the 12th after the 10th class I was not a English in my subject as a subject. At the time when I was studying it, there is a subject English or Hindi. If you didn't pass a good score in English, so at the time you didn't get a English A.
English.
English O, English elective, or that kind of subject was there actually. So I didn't taught English in 11th and 12th. So in again in my college when first year I got English again. So in 2 years I missed a lot English subject. So I missed lots of things, and I lagged behind because of this. Because at that time I didn't score good marks in English. Maybe at that time I was not good at English. So I keep regretting all the time to improve my English. And when I started my journey at the time, 2.5 years ago, I started from the scratch. Like I've learned some basic grammar like tenses, active, passive, conditional sentences, all these. But after learned these things, I realized that, oh my God, it totally time waste because I was not able to even speak. And first, anyhow, you have to speak if you want to have a conversation with anyone. So you have to speak. So one day I was just scrolling my YouTube channel. I watched a video in which two-person were conversation to any English, and even their English was not so good. Then I thought, oh my God, if there are people trying to do like that, enhance their English, so should I also start this? So I started my channel at the time, and I worked lots of hard work to become a fluent. Like right now, I can speak anybody with an 1 hour or 1.5 hour. So I become confident while speaking. So that was my journey, which is I reached like we have a conversation like that.
Okay, so it means you practice for the speaking around 1 hour.
Not 1 hour. You can say 45 minutes every day I practice.
Okay. So
But I
apart
like
from
to.
the speaking, apart
Mhm.
from the speaking, you did something else?
Yeah, I followed some good English channels actually. First, when I was not too much interested to listen English podcast or any English material, but I decided that I just if I want to improve my English, then I only switched on English. Then I started watching the English material, like English podcast, English medium, English movies with the subtitles. So even if I watch my favorite serials, any Pakistani or Hindi serials or movies, then with I don't watch without the subtitle actually. Then yeah, I changed my habits to watching Hindi material to English material. So I'm following so many English podcasts, especially Ranveer Ilahabadia. I watched him regularly. I'm following him.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, and you have the interest to watch Pakistani serial.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also.
It is just like our Hindustani serials. What
No,
it
no,
is
they are not.
speaking.
Have you watched? Have you watched any Pakistani serial? Oh my
No.
God. They are very interesting. Actually, I like the Pakistani serials because in our Hindi dramas, the they totally look they totally look fake. They just wear the so many jewelry or expensive dresses. But when you watch the Pakistani serials, it seemed totally natural. You just relate to our lifestyle. You just leave their dramas. Characters are not wear the full of jewelry or like that. They don't do a overacting. You can say.
And what
Yeah.
about the story drama?
Story, like these stories are like from the any story. There, it could be a love story, it could be a family drama, or it could be any story which is related to our society in a Pakistani society. Or when you watch any kind of serial or anything, so you relate to yourself. When you watch any Hindi movie or whatever, then you start relating to your own lifestyle, own life. So that is the same. If we जिंदगी गुलजार है, गुलजार जिंदगी गुलजार है, or हमदम. There are so many actually nowadays. I'm watching कभी तुम कभी हम. It's a nice or wonderful Pakistani serial I'm watching nowadays.
Okay.
It's a difference actually. Their language is very polite or nice. It's
Okay.
a depend on your liking. I like Pakistani series, or so I enhance my English too through the subtitle.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, it is.
when you watch your like you whatever you like most, and at that time material you watch, so you don't get bored.
Yes, yes, yes. We
Hmm.
don't get. Yes, and it also depend on the core of the interest
Yeah,
also.
core of interest. Yeah, true, true.
But I don't like to watch any serial. I don't watch any serial. I don't watch TV. No.
Yeah, I never watch the TV actually. I watch these dramas on my tablet. Sorry. I never switch on the TV. Yeah,
Mm,
because when you watch the news or all these things, then you just indulge with the outer world. Like you
yes,
just start. So at these type of things, you just want to listen only in your own native language, like Hindi.
yes, yes,
Mm.
ma'am. Absolutely, absolutely. And do you like watch? Do you also like to watch movies?
Yeah, I'm not dying fan any movies actually, but whenever I think today I will watch a good movie, so oftenly I watch. I'm not a
Okay.
dying fan to any movie or like that.
Hmm. But I like to watch movie like romantic movie, action movie. Whenever I heard about any famous movie, like this movie is going on very good and the story is so awesome, so then I go to watch. And I love to watch in theater mostly.
Okay, so you are the person who watched the first movie on first show.
Not in the first show, but whenever I heard the movie is so good, the story is so very impressive, so then I go.
So
Otherwise,
which
I yes,
okay, so which last movie did you watch, which is very famous or do you like most? Did you
yes.
like?
Last night I went to watch movie. The name is and the Lion King.
Okay,
What was the name? I
like
forgot the name. Yeah,
English movie?
The Lion King. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Mufasa.
Mufasa. Is it a Hindi movie or English movie?
It is in both languages. It dubbed in
Okay.
Hindi.
Okay. So I heard about Pushpa 2. I have heard about a lot. It's earned a lots of money
Yes,
actually. So I don't know. Actually, I didn't watch the Pushpa one also. So, but I read in the newspaper a woman died in a crowd when Pushpa 2 hero just inaugurating was inaugurating her program on a, oh my god, when I read in the newspaper the news, the Pushpa 2 hero was just inaugurating his movies, and at the there was gathered a lot huge people, and in this mass the lady had to scum his life because of overcrowd.
overcrowd.
So so I think you also read this news. So what is your opinion about the this kind of mass? The people, the hero who want to get famous, but they don't bother about the crowd. So I think they should consider the crowd mass, because a lady had to lost her life. So
Yes.
and you know, even he has a 7 8 years son. He also
Oh,
uh, badly injured in this mass, and he is in hospital. So I think Hero also consider this kind of, when they inaugurated this kind of program. I think they should follow some rules and regulation.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yes,
how?
ma'am.
Hmm,
I didn't know about this. You just told me this news because I'm not aware. I was not aware about this. If there is if there was a condition of that ladies and her her son, so it is so bad for them. And if there is any like any celebrity come this side, so I think um, the police maintain the rules and regulation, and the when the celebrity come, they are not aware about, but they just want to meet their fans, and they they do not do for that, like there will be any mishappening, but it is the circumstances, sometimes it happens. And I think if there any chances, to be there. So police maintain the rules. They turn the other roadways. I think so.
Mm. Yeah,
And
if they, yeah, you are right. Actually, if they are following this kind of program, they should inform the police department, and they should be arrangement like that. They should handle the huge crowd actually.
huge
So
crowd, yes,
it would be not happen like this incident. Even a woman has lost her life. So
life,
it is
yes,
not good for the for people. It is good for the hero. It is good for the hero because he become famous due to this incident. And even I was not about like Pushpa 2, but after reading this incident in the newspaper, I was very curious about to know about the picture of the Pushpa 2. So I think it is happening, but the hero, the director, the public, the management, everybody should be aware about this kind of
aware about
things.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
And yes, and if I talk about the movie is so awesome. The story is so good. And yes, and Puspa 1 and 2, I watched,
mm,
and so the story is so good, and the action, it is the action movie. So I
it's
love that action.
South Indian movie, right? But
Yes,
it is
it is
dubbed in
something
Hindi.
dubbed
Hmm.
in Hindi.
Okay.
And the hero is very superb in this movie.
I
And
think, he sent in the jail also for 1 day. Yeah,
for
for
what?
after this
Okay.
incident, he got in the jail also for 1 day. But after 1 day, he just released, and because he sad, he did a press conference that it was not his mistake, and he even uh, gave the 2 crore rupees for that woman child who lost her life in that incident.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He
so
gave
because
money, but
uh,
uh, he will
the
not
child
give his
mother.
mother.
Yeah, it's how could we say that the 2 crore will be do work like his mother, who
Yes,
child lost his mother in happening, whatever
hmm,
it is done. Yeah, but people just remember these incident 1 or 2 days after that they just
they forgot.
they forgot it. Yeah.
They forgot
In
everything.
our
But the
country,
son always remembered the incident in his mind.
hmm, or I
And
think people also doing mistake. They should not gather too much. Crowd should be there because they are after all they also a human being like like us. So I think people should not gather too much. They should not be like a hard dying fan. I don't believe in it.
but like if the person is so famous and their fan want to meet them, so they
Yeah,
are curious to meet. And
yeah, it's
it is
true. It's
and
true.
it is not that the always mishappening be there, but the this kind of thing, the celebration is there. So there is this is the responsibility of police and
Mm,
the hero also, because
mm,
they inform the police and the parties to make
mm.
the area clear, and there should be no
Or
mishappening there, and you will take care about this. So
yeah, or
they have to maintain the rules and regulation.
yeah, and the one should be there like so they only some limited people also are allowed there. It's
Should
not a
be.
thing. Only this place only suitable for the 500 people, and there is a 2,000 people are
Hmm.
gathered here. So it's not good. It should be total responsibility of the management who are managing that program and police also. So because lack of the management, a child lost her mother. It is not
Yes.
good. Yeah.